Hello! Hello, my beautiful train wrecks! How are you? I'm going live today because, boy oh boy, do I have a story for you guys! Woo! How my weekend went. Alright, so yeah, there we go. I am using my my board. And I've got a light board, but I don't have it on. Last time, just doing this hurt my back so much. I was miserable the rest of the day. So I've got everything else, wax pen, tray, everything else that come from the kit. I just needed to pop it up a little bit. So I am just putting some wax on my pen, getting it all waxed up, and just put the pen in the wax, wiggle it about. You may have to do it a couple times before you get plenty of wax in the pen. So we are working on, did I save the box? Where's the box? Did I save the box? I think I did. Yay, I am a very useful engine after all. I am working on Craft Square. Got it at the Dollar Tree. It is a toucan. A toucan. And it comes with the canvas, adhesive, which is your wax, 13 gem packages, sorting tray, and gem pen, which I have all of that down here. Down below is all of that. Let me see if I can see. There it is. I just put binder clips on them. I didn't even bother kitting them up. I just wanted to show what it would be like if you just grabbed it and just started working on it. So I'm giving myself a little bit, usually, hello, Thomas. Usually, you wouldn't have a light board or, an easel. But, hey, back hurts today. So, not gonna. I've already had enough drama. Not gonna. So, let's get started. I gotta take my glasses off. Should I get my bifocals? No, I'm good. We're just gonna work with it. Let's see. Where do we want to start today? Let's do some G's. So, are you peeping, Tom? I know you're the peeper. Hopefully you're having a good work day. I have my boot on. And I know what you guys are thinking. A boot? Why does she have a boot on? Well, we spent the weekend, a couple of days of the weekend, at Frankie's house. We had the long Thanksgiving. And I was already having a little bit of a tricky time anyway because my blood sugars would not stay up. So I was already having a not so great feeling time. And there was a dog kennel, and I walked by it. Got my toes caught in the dog kennel. I heard a crunch. There was some pain. I'm in a boot now because 2 broken toes and 1 really jammed one. So we walked by a dog kennel that's got like the heavy wire. It's made of heavy wire. Be careful with that, because it'll come out and just jump out in front of you and attack you, and then you have to, yeah. So that's what I'm doing. Wearing a boot that I already had because of the tendonitis in my feet. So I just put the boot on, And I have to admit, it feels so much better with the boot on. I have not tried to walk very far with the boot on, but it does feel better when I'm just sitting. So yes. So that happened. And then another thing that happened is in 2 days, my blood sugars dropped like very quickly. I would say probably about 15, 20 times this weekend. It's already done it like 3 times today. So yeah, there's that. But the doctor knows, and the doctor would rather it get too low than too high. So there's that. So there's that. That's what we're dealing with today. And I wanted to get this done. I wanted to try my paint some, get my mind off the stuff. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. Obviously, Tom is keeping. He's trying to be a very useful engine today. So yeah, but I had a good time other than that. Tom did bulk of the baking because every time I would move, blood sugars would drop. So he did about 80% of the baking. That's one thing about me is if my blood sugars start dropping and if I get up and walk around much, they just take. It's like, okay. And so I was struggling with that. So he had to do most of the dirty work this time. So yeah. But had a good day with family. I got to feel Frankie's baby kicking. And got to see new ultrasound pictures. So yes. And I got to see my family. Which even though they don't live very far away, I don't get a chance to see them very often. So yeah. I'm just using the tray. Just picking them up, putting them on canvas. It's interesting to go back to basics when you're used to having everything like multiplacers and chunky pins and big trays, to go back to like the basics and just it feels weird. I'm trying to think next on what I want to do. Whether I just want to keep doing some small stuff and get the small things out of the way, or if I want to tackle another big, I don't know, kind of liking the idea of just doing small things for a while, but I don't know. I don't know what. Because I know January and February, there's going to be a lot of canvases done. So I don't know what. I might do a poll. I don't know. But my aunt, I got to meet her new friend. He is a absolute sweetheart. I am going to get along with him really good. And then we also decorated for Sierra and Joseph for their engagement. So it was Thanksgiving engagement party. I felt bad because I had to, like, towards the end, I had to just go lay down because if I even barely moved, my blood sugars were dropping under 50. So I just had to go lay down. So, yeah. But everybody understands. Sometimes that's just what you gotta do. Hopefully everybody can see this. Yeah, it looks like it popped up. So yeah. I feel like I'm super clumsy because of this darn boot. So if I move the camera a lot, it's because I'm hitting the TV tray it's on. So yeah, it was a very eventful early Thanksgiving with family. Tom was very busy. He was a very useful engine. He smoked a turkey. He spatchcocked it. Took out the backbone. Flattened that baby out and put it on the smoker. And then he also did a smoked apple pie, a smoked peach pie, and a ham, which, if he's listening to this, when he gets to the point where he can type, what was the rub that you used? Something brown sugar, cherry brown sugar. When you hear this, and you can get to where you can type in the comments below. Tell them what seasoning you used for the ham. For the turkey, and for the turkey. So if anybody wants to try it, they can. He may be in an account, don't know. But yeah, he did those. All I did was lattice the pies. That's all I did. And I decorated. I made another. Well, he made the cake. He made all of the basic cakes and stuff, and then I decorated and all that. I made another strawberry chocolate cake. And then we made 2 pumpkin pies, a pumpkin spice cake. He was very busy. And basically, I just up and down, up and down, up and down. Whenever he needed me, I would get up and go. So yeah. This was my lazy thing. This is probably going to be, in general, a lazier Thanksgiving for me. Because obviously, not like I'm going to be able to run a marathon right now. No running a marathon for me. I gotta put more wax. Put more wax on. So I'll show you how we just peel back this, peel it back, that's, and then just put your pin in there, feel the tip of it, and if it feels like it's sticky all the way towards the tip, then you've got enough wax. And time to get your mind out of the gutter. I already know, sir, where your mind went. I'm gonna try to keep it to you. Okay. I'd like to scoot up if the, oh, sorry, I kicked you. Sorry. The tray that's right where you are is the same side as the clumsy shoe. Hopefully you guys aren't seeing me. And I've missed diamond painting. We've been so busy. Yeah. Let's see. There's all the cheese there. And there's some cheese to here. So let's see if we can get all of these G's done. Depending on how much I have left, I probably will be doing a kit up video really soon because I've got some, oops, sorry, I have some diamonds that could be kitted up or kitted down, not kitted up, kitted down. And that will leave me more space for other diamond paintings. Because, yes, I'm probably going to end up stealing some of Tom's. I don't know yet. Depends on how many I can get down. Even though I do have quite a bit. I mean, quite a bit that are ready to go. I just want to get some of these small ones done before the event. Because I know a few people were saying, oh yeah, we would like, use these as prizes. So, yeah, we can do that. And we have some other little stuff like bookmarks and stickers and stuff that we can also include as some of the prizes. That way you get a little piece of chaos at home. You can put it up somewhere where you can remember the hilarity. So yeah, we have a few things that we can do. So I don't know. That's why the poll. Because I know a few have said they would be interested. Yeah. So tonight, Tom, remind me I have to do a poll. We have been watching our little sumo boys. They had their basho, which is tournament, and quite a bit of them. I think it's eight boys. 3 are injured. That is either had surgery or need surgery. Yeah, and then 6 didn't make what they needed to go up in rank. So we've been watching the Bosch show, cheering them boys on. They really don't have a way for Americans to support them. Hush. Priscilla. No, she's been grumpy today. So pardon her grumps. She's grumpy. But, we've been watching 15 days of that. We've watched like there's one that's professional and they just show the upper ranks. And then there's one that's like done by a supporter of the stable itself. We've watched all 15 of those. But we're just waiting for the news channel in Japan to edit theirs so we can see the ones that are from different stables. So yeah. Okay, we have a hot mess over here. I know we left, and I left this out, so the cats must have felt that, hey, this is ours to play with. And some of these are not where they're supposed to be. They're not where they're supposed to be. Looks like we're missing one. We're missing one in. Well, so let me make sure our angle is good because I bumped it. Sorry for the shadow. And there's that. Did I move it too far up? There. Okay. Putting these back in the bag carefully because this has got a color code and I can save these. It may just be enough for me to say, oh, hey, I've got a little bit of a color, or it could be enough that I can have a brand new color. I know what I'm trying to say. It's just not coming out. It's just not coming out right. Pardon me, I just had to take a little bit of a drink. So let's do some H's because there's not that many H's. My goal is to get this done. Uh-oh. Nope, 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 nope. Stop. Stop. I'm glad I seen that. I didn't get all of the diamonds out and put in back. Whoopsie. Whoopsie, whoopsie. Okay. I do this very carefully so I don't spill everything. Oh, almost spilled that. I am not used to little tiny little trays. I'm not used to them. But yeah. Okay. Yeah. I think I've got it. I can put it back in the Ziploc bag. All right. Now, let's go to H. Yeah, I think I am going to do a kit down video because I've got some squares and I am collecting squares for the, I could work on that. I haven't done much on that. I might do that. I don't know. Either do the Heaven and Earth design or do little small ones. I don't know. Try to do a full one there. If I do the little small ones, that gets rid of quite a bit of space. So see, I'm just babbling. I don't know what I want to do. This is why I need you guys. So now I've talked about little projects, stickers and bookmarks and all that, posters, all that. Or I could do, as a big painting, I could do the Heaven and Earth design, help it out. I don't know. I'm kind of in the mood to do the Celtic Out, but I really do need to do some kit downs and kit ups, just to make sure that I have everything ready. But yeah, as usual, no idea what we're doing. All chaos, a lot of hilarity. Yeah. And I'm sorry that I have not been able to keep up with daily schedules. I give up on that. Because every time I would say I'm going to do something, it would always backfire on me. So now I'm just like, when it happens, it happens. So yeah. It's crazy. Life is crazy right now. Holidays, injuries, lots of get togethers. It's crazy. We did get our Halloween stuff down, all but two. We still have two flags, those little decorative flags that are still saying Halloween. So yeah, Tom, if you're listening to this, you change those to Christmas. Everything else is Christmas. But we will not light anything until after Birdie Birdie is lit. Once Birdie Birdie is lit, if you're from Indiana or you've listened to this channel for a little bit, y'all know who Birdie Birdie is. It's the Soldiers and Sailors Monument downtown Indianapolis, and they put lights on it. And the different lights symbolize the different colors of the service. Let me see here. And I did want to talk about that since we're right into where they're going to talk about lighting it. Let me get that pulled up again, because I was reading it and I was like, ah. Christmas lights. Okay. Okay. The Indianapolis, it's called the Circle of Lights, Soldiers and Sailors Monument. Okay. So this is what it looks like. Let me put my glasses on so I know that there's a clear. So this is what it looks like. But up here, that is like a statue. And one of these days I'll talk about it more. But it's 4,784 LED lights, 52 garland strands, 5 holiday colored bulbs. It pays tribute to a different branch. Army is green, Air Force is clear, blue is Navy, yellow is Coast Guard, red is Marines. So yeah. So they make it like it looks like a big Christmas tree with lights, but they call it the world's largest Christmas tree. That is, can't imagine that would be true. By now, there's bound to be something bigger. Oh, excuse me. Let's see here. Some of these I have not dived into yet. So let's do 4. 4 is like an orange. And if I can get rid of some of these bags. Oh, yes. All right. Let's get some 4s on here. So when on the Friday after Thanksgiving, that's when they light the lights. So it is like a tradition in the family that you can put your Christmas lights and decorations out, but you cannot light it until you see Santa at the Macy's Day Parade. That's when it officially begins. And then when they have the tree lighting ceremony downtown is when my family always decorated or lit their Christmas outdoor decorations. Indoor decorations, the tree was always done right after Macy's to see Santa, and then you turn the Christmas lights on that night. So that's just a tradition that my family has always done. So yeah. Do you guys have any like traditions you guys do? Yeah, it was like we would watch Macy's parade, we would see Santa, we would listen to Alice's Restaurant, if you know, you know. And decorate the Christmas tree, and then we would eat, and then go back to decorating the Christmas tree even more. That is just some of the things we did that were traditions. And since we have all kinds of crazy cats, I have only one little tiny Christmas tree. One of the little itty bitty tiny, like 1-foot Christmas trees with blue. I need another. I need something. I need something. Do we have another clip? Do we have another clip? Okay, so what I'm going to do is, since I don't have another clip, I'm going to put one of these that already has one. So 4 and H, that's funny, 4H. 4 and H are going to be clipped together. Okay. We're just going to be clipped together and put back in these. Okay. So let's see. What else do we have a little bit of? Let's do some 6s. Have they even been open? 8, 7. Yes, they got it. I hear sirens. It's been a little crazy around here with the sirens. Some crazy stuff's been happening in the neighborhood, I guess. All right. Oh, my. This is a mess, too. This is a mess. Oh, my. What a mess. this down here. Wow, this is what I get for leaving something out. It was me. I'm the problem. I trusted the cats too much. But yeah, no, I do not trust them with a Christmas tree at all. No. No. Mm-mm. So we just have that little itty bitty Christmas tree, and it's got like maybe 4 decorations on it, and it's fine. Yeah. Do you guys have any after Thanksgiving or Thanksgiving Day traditions? We have we have a few decorations, like or no, maybe 5 inflatables. Um, some of the very old decorations that are the hard plastic that had like this. What is it? This C6 bulb, C9 bulbs. We have some of those. Got some decorative holiday, Christmas holiday frogs. So when we get them all, I'm sure we'll take pictures of all of them so you can see. But we got to get our bird feeders out because the birds are going to start needing to be fed. And we always have a lot of cardinals around. So we got plenty of bird feed. Feed the birdies. Try to do that too. Wow, Tom must be really busy. Or he just really likes to peek. So let's see if there's any more places for these 6s. I don't think so. I think I've got them all down. Oops, I just commented to put my glasses back on so I can see. Yes, I am wearing the boot, Tom. And it actually feels better wearing the boot when I'm sitting here. I haven't really tried to get up and move around a lot. But just sitting here with the boot on, it's comfortable. So yes. And I already explained what I did. So now we have to add dog crates to the list of things to keep me away from. Okay. Let's do some ones. Don't tease me too much. I'll kick you with it. I'll kick you with it. That would hurt. What was I going to have you? I was going to have you comment on something, but now I've forgotten. It's not been that important. Did you hear that I needed you to take the two Halloween stuff? The Halloween, there's two decorations in the house that needs to go in the box, and then there's two outdoor flags that need to be changed to Christmas. You're not being very useful when it comes to those two things. You've got to be a very useful engine, Thomas. I will need you to make a poll, though. A poll. I'll need you to make a poll. And we'll talk about that tonight. A poll. And last night we had an amazing dinner. Tom did a good job. We had fried egg and bacon sandwiches. Let me tell you, those were delightful. Does anybody else like breakfast at supper time? Can always be breakfast time at any time of the day. Oops, I did now. What did you do? Scared. What did you do? Oh, okay. You've been walking. He is being very useful. He's walked into all of his account. Gracious. Open up package. Open up package. Open up. Open. Stay open. Not for me to get. Diamond in it. Let's see. What else has happened? Well, you got the chaos of Ma's garage. Isn't good. The guy come and looked at the garage, and they're lucky, and the guy was very shocked that that garage had not caught on fire because it did not have a strong enough electrical cord. Okay, yeah, electrical line. Um, and it was trying to, instead of having thicker wire for things like 30-amp services and stuff like that. No, just little house wire. And for like 10 amp. So, and some of it had already melted, some of the wires had already melted, and there was already an arc or two flash across the home's breaker, and now the garage is, oh, hi Janet. So now the garage wire is melting too, so everything got unplugged. So yeah. Yeah. So that's going to be about $5,000 fix. So everything got unplugged, and nothing in the garage is being used. Everything is like the whole breaker box flipped off. So she got very lucky. But we had noticed something with, let me drop my glasses, folks. We had noticed when we were doing the camper work that something wasn't right with it. And Tom's dad did most of the electricity, and hey, Tom's dad, well, he was quite an interesting man. Unfortunately, I never got to really get it, he was gone before I came around. And so, yeah, very lucky everything didn't get burnt down. So it's going to have to be fixed. Expensive fix. But, when you own a house, sometimes stuff happens, and boy, oh boy, is it happening. So luckily, that both house and garage was spared from disaster. This is Bob. Okay, so yeah. I see you, Janet. So, luckily, we are not going to need to be out there. And she and Zach really has no reason to be out there either, so it's just turned off. So that was scary. And I had gone over there because our freezer's over there, so obviously everything had to come out of the freezer, and we had to put soaking tubs in the bottom, so all of the ice and stuff would be thaw and land in the buckets instead of all over everywhere, which Phil needs to go over and check that. But I was over there, and I just had flip-flops on, because it was just like last minute to hurry over there. And by the time I got back home, my foot, the toes were just done. Luckily I didn't fall, but it was really hard to walk over there. So yeah, been staying off my foot as much as I can. But them toes are screaming. But there's really nothing I can do. I can't tape them together because they're the little toes. Yep. You make do with what you got. So now I am walking like Frankenstein on one foot. Oh, you have a picture on your phone? Yeah. 0 out of 10. Would not recommend hitting your foot against. Well, actually, no, it was more than against. That's how they're broken. That's how my toes are broken. Like, okay, these are my toes. It's these two toes. These two toes are broken. This one is jammed and has like a little cut right here. Okay. What it is, you got those cross-hatched wire. Well, I'm walking, walk, not paying attention, and all 3 of those go through the wires. Those 3 go through wires and jam up. These 2 are fine. So I'm walking on these, I'm hobbling on these. This one is just jammed. These 2 are swollen together, cannot bend them, and like, if this is the bottom of the foot, I will get sharp pains going down the toes across the arch of the foot, across the arch of the foot, and like down into here. No, yeah, 10 out of 10, no recommend. And it's like, my knees felt so bad, but I'm like, no, it's me. I've walked by that 100 times since I've been there. I just wasn't paying attention, and I should have been paying attention instead of talking. But I didn't scream. I didn't yell. I just did through the teeth and exhaled, and I was fine. I was fine. I had some dirt to rub on it. And it wasn't really so much the next day, but yesterday. Always day 2. Mm-hmm. Sorry, I had to swallow my drink there. Mm-hmm. It's fun. Fun. But it's not like the first time I've broken those. I've broken them like a few times on a baby swing. So, I mean, and those are those are fragile, tiny little bones. And they just had a pouty fit, and they didn't want to be next to their neighbors. They wanted to go play somewhere else. But, I mean, staying off of them and just taking some Tylenol and do the proverbial imaginary rub some dirt off and walk it off. And, hey, it's okay. It's okay. I'm looking to see if there's any more 5s. Yes, over here. So, yeah. There's that. I need to put some more wax on my pen. But, I mean, at this point in time, everyone really expects that I am going to be clumsy. So nothing at this point in time should be a shock. I cause a little bit of chaos and hilarity everywhere I go. So yeah. 5s. I know there's some over on the other side. Right there's 5s. So what is everybody's plans for Thanksgiving? We're going to be at our best friends Ron and Dawn's for Thanksgiving afternoon. And then in the evening, we'll probably go over and see Mom for a little bit and see how her Thanksgiving is. And yes, I'll be doing some baking, but I will have lots of help because the boys want to learn how to do some baking. So I am going to take advantage of that. Say, okay, boys, it's cooking time. Learn to bake. And I'll just stand there with my foot ups and, and, and teach them. They want to know. So they're going to have Aunt Jill's food boot camp. I have a feeling they will do a great job. But Philip can also help too. And so can Tom. So yeah. Again, I made sure that I've got something for all the boys' favorite food or whatever. So they all want to make sure that they get something that they like. Because that's another thing that we do in the family. Everybody gets to choose a side dish of what they like. So yeah. And then gonna make a cobbler, like a snickerdoodle apple cobbler. Pumpkin pie. I was gonna do a smoked apple, and I don't know what else. I don't know if he's gonna do peaches or cherry. I don't know. I think peaches. Put those in the smoker, and then yeah. Oh, okay. We don't usually. I I love to bake. I don't get a chance to bake a lot. So I save up and I do a lot of baking for holidays because I don't cook a lot during the year. So it kind of gives people a break, and I'll I'll do I'll do for holidays. But this year I was hoping to do more, but it looks like um the piggy that went home and the piggy that oh no, this little piggy went to market, this little piggy stayed home, this little piggy had roast beef. This little piggy who had none, and this little piggy who went wee all the way home, decided that no, not going to do as much as you think. Oh, okay. Yeah, we usually no, we do for the longs, and then we do the best friend thing, and then of course we'll go see mom if the Edwards family want to do Thanksgiving. You know, sometimes we have done that, but haven't really heard um Ma and Zach and Shy wanting to do a big Edwards. I think they're gonna have Thanksgiving at Ma's, but yeah, we hadn't heard anything, so we'll just go over and visit with her. and whoever is over there. We'll just go visit. Maybe take some dessert. I know Mom can't pass up dessert. Priscilla. No. Hey. The cat is your friend, Priscilla. She's just been grouchy today. I do not know who spit in her dog kibble. I do not know. But she is just grouchy today. Grouchy. Like being a butthead to Philip, and she knows better with me. But yeah, she's just grumbles. Priscilla May. You stop. You're the one that chose to be under the bed. You went there. Philip asked if you wanted to get onto bed, but you didn't want to. So now you gotta wait. I guess it's just, we all can't be happy 365 days. Sometimes we just have to take one for the team so someone else can have a good day. So today is her grumpy day. She's taking one for the dogs in the neighborhood so they can have a great day. She'll be grumpy. Grumbles. Grumpy grumbles. She's going to get to see Mama Dawn this weekend. Or this, she got to see Mama Dawn Saturday while we were at Frankie and Brian's. Oh my goodness, I got to see wedding pictures finally. They're so cute. I chose one for my phone. I chose mine. So, let me show you guys. Aren't they so cute? Oops. Come on. There. Aren't they so precious? I love my boy and girl. He's my new boy. Well, I shouldn't say new boy. He's been around since he was like 12. So, yeah, they grew up together. So happy. And it's a boy. I'm going to be so excited. I'm so excited. It's a boy. Mr. Gumdrop. I'm not an excited aunt at all. Oh no. No one could even think I'm that excited. No way. I'm overly excited. Oh my goodness. It's been a long time since there's been a little one. The littlest one in the family is now 15. So, yeah. Well, I shouldn't say that. The littlest one that I can get to is 15. I have a great niece that she lives in Michigan. And then Miss Callie lives on the other side of town now. She's not next door anymore. Makes Oma very sad, but I see her when I can. It's all good. I appreciate seeing her even more when I see her because I miss her. So yeah, I do have Callie and Addy. But my closest one is 15. That's my brother's wife. Brother's wife. Duh. Brother's daughter. Shh. My brain. Can you tell? not quite all food for Cocoa Puffs today. Because I've got like I want to talk about so much, and I'm getting ahead of myself. Yeah. But yeah, and not quite little boy. It's been a minute. And see, I was always a boy mom. You know, a boy aunt, a boy mom. It's, oh, there's a glare. Okay, I'm going to have to move this up a second. Pardon me if you can't see very well. I am getting a very bad glare. Now try to make it where you guys can still see. Well, hey, Lorna. Yeah. There is a picture that I want to diamond paint. And I don't think they've caught on that I want to do it. And I know they're not going to be watching this, so let me get it. I think it's going to be adorable to diamond paint this. And if they do happen to see it, oh, guess what you guys are going to get? If I get permission to do it. I'm just going to like say, oh yeah, by the way, did you pay for all those pictures? And if she's paid for them, then I can't. Let me show you. Because this is adorable. And when I told you guys that the groom and the one that was in the minister came in on a boat, they really did come in on a boat. That's how they arrived, was on a boat. And then when oh yeah, and Tom was the surprise ring bearer. There he is. He found the paper underneath the chair, and he was the ring bearer. Isn't that awesome? But yeah. Yep, see, he was the ring bearer. He gave him the rings. And let's see. I kind of want to do this one as well. I'm kind of torn. I really love that one. Really love it. But I'm torn. I'll sway one way and then I sway the other. It's like, I really love it when he's dipping her. But I also love how they left. Let me see here. Because they had the best exit. Let me get to it. Because there's like 320 some pictures. So I'm doom scrolling really quickly. Sorry, guys. Hang on a minute. Doom scrolling. Doom scrolling. Okay. Are we getting closer now? Are we getting closer? I like that one too, when they're on the boat leaving. They're on the boat leaving. I think that would be a cute diamond painting too. So I don't know. Either them leaving, you know what I mean? Either having one of them that they're leaving or him dipping her. One of the two, I don't know. What do you guys think? What would be a really cute diamond painting? Because it's going to be a big one, so it's going to have a lot of detail. I'm not going to do a small one. I'm not going to do like a 30 by 40. It's going to be bigger. So like probably like a 70 by 70 or something. Or 70 by whatever I can get. That's good size. I don't know. I don't know what to do. But I want to do something fun for him. Because that's what Angel does. I'm crazy. Okay, I got to lift this up a little bit. Because there is fallacious glare. And sometimes you just got it. How can I do this? I got to trust. Uh-oh. Okay. How am I going to do this? I got to hold the tray. Hold the board. Oh, this is only going to go one way, and that's wrong. I may not have to, you know what, no, I don't feel comfortable with that. That might have, that corner up there might be like something I do later. Because, yeah, chaos will ensue with that one. Already, yeah, I felt that. I felt that disturbance in the force. So how are you doing, Lorna? Things have been chaos, some hilarity, some injury, some couple weeks of shingles, you know, normal chaos stuff. So I am going to have to keep that because that is going to be done last. Because I just have this glare. And I don't want to get, no. That helps it, but no. I'll do all I can without the light pad. And then at the very end, if I have to turn the light pad on, I will. I really want to get this done. So, when I get to the 2-hour mark, whatever I don't have done, I'm going to get the multiplacer out and we're going to finish it. I want it done today. So then I can move on to something else. Let's see. What do I want to do? Choose. We could do some choose. I know. I know I'm clumsy. You guys should expect that there would be chaos. If you haven't heard from me, it was chaos. It really is. Okay. I mean, really, if something went on without a hitch and everything was perfect, you guys would think, no, you guys didn't really go. You didn't do it with, if there's not chaos, it doesn't count. You guys know us. But yeah, I've come to the conclusion that, you know, Tom and I are a little old. You know, we're aging quickly, I think. When we're trying to get something done and we're like going, ooh, ow, ow, oh, ow, ow. I'm just getting old. In my head, I don't feel old. But my body is like, girlfriend, sit down. If you do not sit down, we're going to do something painful to make you sit down. And I don't listen. So I'm stubborn. You guys know this. Y'all know this. I'm stubborn. But yeah, it was nice to hang out with family. Because, you know, I don't get a chance to see them very often. And I don't know why. We live close. But It seems like there's always something going on. But I am in talks with my aunt, and I'm going to talk to my cousin Amy because they both. Amy loves to knit and crochet. Crochet, I think. No, she likes to crochet. And Aunt Debbie loves to do puzzles. And Tom said, "Oh, I can color." And so I think for a little Christmas video for an event, I think we're going to get together with them, add a little bit more family. Last year we only had Wyatt and us. This year I'm going to add some more family for Christmas, a Christmas video for an event. We're going to have them talk about Christmas as well. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. And I'll see if editor will film it. So yeah, I'm excited. Yeah, she said, "Oh yeah, that'd be fun." So I know, my cousin Amy will join me too. She's a very crafty kind of person. She loves crafts, and her crochet is amazing. And yeah, so that's gonna probably happen. So yeah, it's just getting time where everybody that's going to be in the video can get together and work on it. It takes longer when you're using the small pen. I haven't used one of these in a while. So yeah, it's different, especially with the wax. But it's a good way to see if you enjoy before you you decide to buy everything. Because there's so much stuff, but it's worth it. It's a good hobby. It's a fun hobby. Now, I'm just putting some more wax in. I'm used to using multi-placers, and it's like, oh, doing one at a time. Now, Warna, I think you guys have already had your Thanksgiving, right? Wasn't it a couple weeks ago? I think that's what I've seen.
Fountain arrived.
Okay. We got another water fountain for the kitties.
Oh, and one of your favorite entertainers has come back in time for Thanksgiving.
Okay.
Alton Brown has a new YouTube show.
Oh, I seen that. I did see that. I haven't watched it, but I seen it. I love Alton Brown.
He was the guy from Goodies,
Goodies.
on the Food Network.
And also the announcer for
Iron Chef America.
Iron Chef America. I loved him because he like broke it down, like the science of cooking.
And he still does.
And it's enjoyable to watch.
His first ever episode of Goodies was a Thanksgiving turkey.
Yeah.
And as such, the first episode of his
New one.
YouTube show is
It's a turkey.
And in fact, it's actually a revisit to the original style turkey because he hadn't revisited it.
Yeah.
He had always done like spatchcock and other new, because he was always trying to improve upon it. And now he's thinking he's got it. So.
Oh, say hi to Janet.
Hi, Janet.
Say hi to Lorna.
Hi, Lorna.
Say hi to Tom.
Hello, Tom.
It's being a very useful engine. Tom. Hello, Toma. What are you doing? Causing chaos?
She literally just.
Yeah, she is just she bumped. She's bumping stuff. So if things go chaotic, it's Toma in the background.
Or Sunny.
In the background. Getting bumped. Getting bumped.
Careful, Toma.
Don't step on anything, Toma. Pick her up. She stepped on the keyboard.
No, she came close, but she didn't.
Well, I heard a click. But she got lucky. We still have sound. Yeah, we still have sound.
Toma loves touching the keyboard.
Yep.
She tries to figure out her password for the computer all the time.
Yes.
It's hilarious.
And then I have to do that A1, B2, C3 to get back on. Because she does it too many times. Oh, yes. It's all crazy there. I gotta stand up a second. I gotta stretch my hip out. Oh. Because I'm lopsided. I'm lopsided. Even when I sit, I'm lopsided. So I have to stand up a moment. Hi. Shadow puppet. Ooh, 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 ooh.
You're better at that now.
Oh. Okay. Alright, sit back down. I just needed to stand a minute because, yeah, everything is off balance. Everything is off kilter. Hi. He's on YouTube. I thought I sent that someone. Well, hello. Thank you. Welcome. Yes. Please, down below, you'll see our Facebook page. We are Diamond Penny with the Edwards, and we are Chaos and Hilarity. And we're just having some fun. I'm trying, like, on this one, I bought at, like, a Dollar Tree, and I'm just using most of the tools that come with it, you know, just to show it would be, like, just to grab one and work it from home. But last time, leaning over was too hard on my back, so I am cheating with a light board, but it's not on. And I'm cheating with my easel, a little white lie cheating just because I'm hurting my nose. But yeah, thanks for coming in. Yes, I got this at a Dollar Tree, and it's like $1.25. What did I do with the? What did I do? What did I do with it? And it's just one of those. You just it's small. It's just one of these. So I wanted to pick it up and just work it right as what comes with it. Yes, they do. I have this one, and then I had a hot air balloon, which is done. And then I also have a tiger, and the tiger will be happening soon. Let me grab that. I need to get up for a second anyway. So that way you can see. When I was there last time, they had some, but it was the same three. And we live in Indiana, but this is the tiger one. This is a 15 by 15 centimeter or a 6-inch by 6-inch. But yeah, I wanted people to see what it was like if you just grabbed what my, I knew my back and my hip would need something this time to, oh, you're in Illinois? Awesome. Where in Illinois? Because I have family from Illinois. I go to Illinois a lot. Okay. My family is okay. My family is more south. It would be southeast. It would be like Paris, Illinois, Champaign, Scotland, all in that area. And then I have family in Dana, Indiana, which is like US 36, right before you get to Illinois. But yes, you're more than welcome. Yes. Join our Facebook group, become a beautiful train wreck. Because really, we're all beautiful train wrecks. And I prove that point all the time. This weekend, broken toes. What will next weekend be? Who knows? I'm klutzy and clumsy, but you know, hey, it's all right. It's all right. Okay, what are we looking? I'm even working out of the bags with binder clips to hold them shut. I wanted to do it as authentic as I could to show what it would be like if you grabbed one and just started working on it. But when I get to the 2-hour mark, I'm going to pick up the multi-placer and get a bigger tray, and then we are going to hit this hard so I can be done with it today. Because there's other things I want to work on. But yeah, we're crazy here. Chaos and hilarity. We have fun. You never know what you're going to get. Sweet Tom, the one that's in the, Tom is Uncle Mystery Man. That's Tom. That's my partner in crime. He is hilarity, and I am chaos. And the two of us together makes for, oh, it's interesting. So yeah. If you have a channel, feel free to put that information in, because everyone is welcome to put in their information as well. I like to share so everyone can get their channel. Sorry, I'm trying to undo this to get their channel so they can get some new subscribers as well. So put that information in the comment. You are more than welcome. And if you join the Facebook group, put your information in. There's a tab for people to put their information in. Feel free to go do that too, because the more the merrier. I will share my table. Okay, I was watching, there's a couple people I watched. I watched Diamond Painting Anonymous, and I also watched Cat's Diamond Painting. And I really liked it, and this was like when I was in the process of divorcing and in between my divorce and Tom and I getting married. And I needed something to do, and I thought, well, why don't I had already had a YouTube channel. And at that YouTube channel, you can see the first chaos ones. And yeah, I started out with one about this size. We all three, Tom, Philip, and I, we all three got a painting of this size. And it's like, okay. And it was a partial, so you didn't even have to fill it all in. And I was like, I could really get into this. This is pretty awesome. So I said, okay, I already have the actual channel, which is Everybody's Aunt Jill, the one with the purple butterfly. And I was like, okay, I'm going to do some of them because I had already watched these others. I'm going to try it. So, boy, oh boy, that first one that I did, it was chaos. It had static in the drills. When I was working it, I was like, do they want to see the diamond painting? Do they want to see me? And I was like, oh no, my sound is horrible. And it was kind of like, it was chaos. Well, then COVID happened, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna keep doing it. Can't go really out many places because of my immune system. I didn't want to get sick, and so, I'll just do some diamond paintings. And then it got to the point where I was like, okay, I think I like this. So we created this channel, and yeah, we have had guests. A couple of my nephews came over, and they let us interview them while Tom teaches them how to diamond paint. So that's really fun too. And so yeah, then I'm like, okay, this seems like something we can really do. And then 2 years ago, I did 28 diamond paintings for Christmas, and then last year I did 27 for Christmas. And then this year I'm like, pass. I just want to go back and get back into the swing of things because I was out. I wasn't out completely, but due to injuries and falls and stuff, this year I just haven't been doing it as much. But I am ready for this coming up year. I am ready because I am going to be hitting these hard. Yeah. I wish I would have counted them all. But see, I started diamond painting when they didn't even have the numbers. It was just A B C D E F G. Um, so I've been married to Tom for 4 years. So I've been diamond painting um, maybe 5 years now. Not all of them are recorded because at the beginning I was really, imagine me, y'all, shy. Um, but yeah. And if you guys go over and see the other channel, it's more like skits and stuff and taste testings with Wyatt, with editor, and stuff like that. I mean, so yeah, it's night and day different. But the original ones are over there, and they are a train wreck. But we decided, okay, we're going to do this channel because as I'm going along in my health journey, the fibromyalgia is getting worse, and more little illnesses and issues are popping up. So this channel started out, and now it's to the point where, okay, I'm glad I'm doing it because of so many health issues. This is something that I can look back on in the future and say, oh yeah, I used to do that, and while I could, and something for me to look back on as 5+ years of my life. Yeah, it sounds kind of like selfish, but this channel is for me, but I'm sharing it with everybody because the more the merrier. And it's not as fun if I don't have my beautiful train wrecks with me. So yeah, it just became chaos because everybody needs their tribe. It takes a village. So yeah. And I was also told by the doctor that diamond painting is and doing like lives and stuff on the computer is really good because I have early onset dementia, and the more I can do to create memories for the future, um, the better. And it also helps because I'm using two sides of my brain, the creative side and the talking, regular side of the brain. There's two sides of the brain. So, um, when I'm doing this, I'm using both sides of the brain, which is excellent exercise for people with early onset dementia. So, yeah. But I have done a lot of paintings. I just love it. I do it off camera and on camera. Um, I, a lot of times, don't really even have a topic I'm going to talk about. I just turn the camera on, and if I repeat myself 5 million times, well, hey, because sometimes I have a hard time remembering what I've talked about 5 minutes before. But, I mean, everybody here understands that I do have medical issues. And I think I'm forgiven if I babble on a lot. So, yeah. Let's see. Where are we at on time? Yes, it is. It is. And I felt bad. This summer, I fell twice in 1 week, and we had planned an event, and I just couldn't do it. It was hard for me to even sit for a long period of time and diamond paint. So we've had to like pause it, and then we're going to do it in February. So there's going to be more diamond painting coming. It's just if I can ever not fall, if I could ever not break my toes, if I could ever not get shingles, if I could ever have a healthy, non-injury week, it would be fabulous. But hey, I'm still up here. I'm determined. Let's see, we are almost at 2 hours. So I think I'm going to go ahead and, because I really want to get this all done, I think I am going to get out the tray and the big pen, and we're going to start multi-placing. I'm just going to get her done. If you'd like to know what I'm using, it's all in the, you'll see the description, because I will upload this too. To no, my jailbrain work, to YouTube. So here we go. What are we working on? We're still working on A. Okay. When I can multi-place, it'll go a lot quicker. I really want to get this done. So I know some people said that for the event, they would like to use these as prizes, and have us sign them and send them. So we're like, oh yeah, we could do that. So I've got a few little things that people said that they would be interested in. So like, okay, I shouldn't say winning, but just happen to be in something that something could be sent to them. I don't know how you have to word it. We are not professional here, nor do I think we ever will be, because yeah, we're too much chaos. I'm just taking you in with the journey with me and making friendships as we go. Because can you imagine us professional? Holy cow. That's a big fail. It definitely would be interesting. But yeah, so, and there are a few events coming up, and when I get more information, I will post them. Because, yeah, the more the merrier, you know? Oops. Come on. Get down here. You're an A, not an 8. So now you can see the difference between once you've diamond painted a little bit to when you're newer. And some people like to just keep it bare bones and just diamond paint and with what you get on the kit and all of that. But a lot of the things that I have is to make it more comfortable to diamond paint. You know, pens and trays and stuff like that to make it a little bit a light pad to be able to see better. Because, you know, the eye doctor says I have geriatric eyes, so I have to baby my eyes. So, yeah. And by the way it sounds, you would think I was like 70, 80 years old. I'm only 49. My body just is not happy. It wants to teach me a lesson. So yeah. Okay, let me start asking questions. The hard-hitting questions. Did you all jump in head first immediately? Like, first diamond paint, okay, we're getting on Temu, we're getting on Amazon, we're going to the hobby stores. We must get everything. You know, cases and bags and pins and trays. And you just jumped on it, like jumped in, the water's fine. I'm curious. Compared to, okay, I just want to do a couple, make sure I'm good, blah, blah, blah. I am one of those that will dive in and say, sure, come on. And yeah, I'm just curious. And if you don't diamond paint, whatever hobby you do enjoy, did you hop on in, the water's fine, or did you start slow? I'm curious. I had once upon a time in life, I had a batch clip. And now I've lost my batch clip. What happened to my batch clip? No, wait a minute. This is one that I opened? I don't know. I'm talking to myself, you guys know. It's okay. Just shake your head and nod. Just shake your head and nod. Yeah, just okay. Everything is okay. Everything is fine. I think there's batch clips somewhere. I'm getting in my drawer. I'm looking for batch clips. I'm making a mess and I'm hitting things and I'm sorry. Huh. All I have is a big clip, but you know what? It works. That'll get me by until later. Hey, sometimes it doesn't have to be pretty. It just has to work, you know? I've already covered diamond things. Oh, okay. I just did Diamond Art Club. Each tree has a soul. And let's see, what else have I done? Diamond Art Club. Where is my book? Oh, go figure. I looked in the wrong drawer because if I would have looked in the right drawer, it's a big thing of batch clips. Oh, this is why you guys love me, right? Right? Please say yes. Because, hey, my life is a train wreck, but we have fun. We have fun. Where is my book? Book? Where are you, book? I'm trying to think of how many I have done. Diamond Art Club. My book would say, I gotta get up and stretch a minute anyway. Pardon me. Pardon me. You might see me. Hi. How are you? Nice to see you. Book. I wonder if Tom is listening. Tom, if you're listening, you know what happened to my pink book? Why did I get all high pitched there? I don't know. Got all high pitched. Diamond Art Club. I know I've done a couple, but I don't know what happened to my book. I love books. Oh, I've done a few. The cat. The cat that has all the colors. I don't remember which one that one is. One that has all the colors. I think something cat. I've done that one. Every tree has each tree has a soul. And then sneaky cat. Yeah, abstract cat. Yeah, abstract cat. I did an abstract cat. I love it a lot. That's one of my favorites. But yeah, I'll have to sometime show the whole stash again because I've done so many. And I do all kinds. I do some from Amazon. I do some from Temu. I just do whatever because I give gifts a lot. So I will let people just um, pick out what they like and do it. Because I know I'm never gonna be monetized. I know, and I don't ever plan to be, because I like the look of, I like the look that we do. It's not professional. It's just fun and chaotic. And I think if I ever had to try to be professional, I don't know. I don't know if I could do it. I'm too chaotic. I'm too chaotic. Let me see. Do I have that sticker? I think, yeah, this one. This one is my favorite, and I've named him George. I've got George, and then I have a steampunk cat that I've called Ringo. Now I just gotta get Paul and John. But I thought it kind of looked like a George, because we were talking about cartoons, and we were talking like Tom and I's favorite cartoon was Bugs Bunny with the monster, and call him George. So then I was laughing, and then it stuck. Like I'm working on George, and so yeah, that's how George came about. It's because we were talking about a cartoon. It's just little stuff. You just never know what can happen. All right, A. Is there any more A's? Have I done all the A's? When I have the light board, I can see better up here. Is there any more A's? I don't think so. I think we're done with the A's. Yes. And I have let me see here. Let me try to open this. That's every two. So it's two, and then I thought I had another. I thought I had like a Japanese bridge. I think there's a one that's a Japanese bridge, maybe. I'm not sure. I just kind of see them and like grab them. All right, let's see. All right, I think I can see the fives now. We'll do those. Get those all done. But yeah, I wish I would have kept a number because just estimating, knowing that 2 Christmases, it was almost like a little under 60. I've probably done 200. At the very beginning, I just gave them to people, and Like if someone goes, oh yeah, I like that, I would just give it to them. So I really don't know. I never took a really good log of it. Because I know Janet's got one. She she got a Japanese one, a cherry blossom. I sent her one. Come on, blue dot. I currently am on a no buy because I have uh, gotten way too many. Well, I'm on a no buy right now. Technically. Technically. Hopefully Tom's not listening. If there was something that I wanted to do an event on, and I didn't have anything to match, I would probably secret go get some. Just saying. He didn't hear that. Yeah. And I was so happy to do that one too, Janet. And it's like to see the progression of diamond paintings from when I first started to now. There were some at the very beginning, like you couldn't even hardly read the letters, and yeah. And I've got some that um, there was an event where you take some colors from one painting and put them on a different painting. That was a lot of fun. I have two Christmas ones that I've started that, so I gotta hopefully next year finish those unless I do it beforehand. So yeah, I like events and doing special things. I think it's fun. And I don't even do it to even win anything. I just do it to have fun. Because like the more the merrier, you know? You meet people and you become friends. I love that about our community. That's why I like to have people share their information so that people can find their content and like, share, subscribe. I don't really say that on this channel a lot, but if I'm talking about somebody else's channel, you know, and then down below, you'll see a list of channels a small list. If I had more room, there'd be plenty more, trust me. But those were kind of like the first ones I watched. So yeah. So do you have a channel? Miss Britt Horton, do you have a channel? I should have got my bifocals today. I've got my regular old glasses and I can't see nothing. I have to keep going up and down, up and down, up and down. You would think I would have grabbed them. She does have a channel. Yay! I subscribe. I subscribe. Or, yeah, she does. Oh, she does all kinds of stuff. All right, there you go. So, yes, go visit her. Subscribe. Because she has skin, bracelets, pets, hair, even diabetes. Yeah. Okay. I got you. So, where is she? There we go. Let me do this. All right, ma'am. If you'll say hello, Miss Horton, if you'll say hello, or just type in anything. Because I want to see if it worked. If she's still here. Hopefully she didn't run away. But yes, guys, go over and see and subscribe to her channel. Hopefully, well, hopefully she's still here. Get some more diamonds on here real fast. I remember when I first started multi-placing. Oh, I was so nervous. And I started out with a 3, like what I've got now. And I was so nervous. I'm like, oh no. And it took me forever to even learn how to really straighten the diamonds before you pick them up. I mean, I would shake them, but they wouldn't be straight. The first trays didn't have like very uh, tighter lines. So the diamonds would just be a little bit would be over that way, a little bit would over that way. And I was a nervous wreck. But I started off little, and now I think I'm up to 10. Anything over 10, I just my eye starts twitching a little bit. Like, I don't know. But yeah, I just did not have confidence in myself at all. Oh, thank you, Janet. I don't know why this is taking so long. Usually I'm pretty quicker, but maybe because I'm out of. I didn't use the bigger pen in the beginning. Let's see. So, how many people watch The Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown? Or, no, no, that's Halloween. What is their Thanksgiving? What is that one called? I can't remember right offhand. My mind is going three different directions at the moment. But I'm not Happy Thanksgiving, Charlie Brown, or how many people watch that one? Let's see. I can go see other. Where are the others? I don't know. They disappeared. Now, who is, because I know there's going to be people that are going to be watching this in replay, who is team leftovers for Thanksgiving or team no, take it, I don't want anything? I am team leftover, especially if it's dessert. As my cousin said, I'll be diabetic tomorrow. My favorite is dessert. And I mean, as many times as my blood sugar dropped. I was sitting there and I was eating food. While I was eating food, my blood sugar was dropping. I had to stop, go get a plate of dessert, not just a piece of pie, a plate. got done, it started beeping again. I'm like, really? And I noticed that there's a correlation when I'm having flares or if I'm in pain. It happens more often. And I was in pain. But yeah, it was very weird. But I told the doctor and he said, well, I'd rather have you too low than too high. And they do not want to take me off of the medicine, the Monjourno, because it helps with risks of it helps with heart attack and stroke risks. It helps lower them. And considering that, I don't know if everybody knew, but I have been having small strokes. Did not know they were strokes until here recently I was told. And so obviously he definitely doesn't want to take me off of it. So I'm on Monjourno for life. Because I've already had one pretty good stroke when I was 18, and I don't want to mess with that again. So yeah, I'm kind of like, I have to pick and choose my battles. So I'm choosing to have lower blood sugars, good A1Cs, less medicine other than the Monjourno, and one pill for sepia, which I will eventually get off of that. Yeah, I mean, my diabetes is affected by the fibromyalgia. And there's not a whole lot that you can find about the correlation to that. So the doctor and I are just kind of like in uncharted territory. But I told him whatever tests he's got to do or whatever, I'm perfectly fine. Because if it helps someone else, then I'm fine. I've done my good thing. So yeah. And so, like, everybody at the get together knew that if you hear a baby swallowing sound, somebody grab me something to eat, to drink, something to get in my face, so I will not pass out. Because the lowest I got was 52. Yeah, I think 52, maybe even 40. Um, I don't know if I can go back far enough. I don't know. It's been actually really good today. He's only dropped it one time. Oh, twice. It's gone down twice. Now I can't go back that far. I wish I could. But it's doing pretty good today. Yeah, it was pretty scary. And also too, injury affects blood sugar with me. Like a change in medication. Do I have all of the threes? There's some still here. Oops. There's some here. I wonder if Tom is still peeping. Thomas, are you still peeping? Sir, are you peeping, sir? A peeping Thomas? He's been really quiet. A little too quiet. A little scary. I have been watching, and I don't know I didn't break down the channel, but I've been watching this couple talk about their children, and oh my goodness, one child is Danger Baby, and the other child is Ranch Baby. I don't know if you guys yes are on Facebook. I might have posted their stuff before on the channel, or on the Facebook page. I might have. Oh, but have I ever laughed with this couple? Their children are a hoot. They're 1 million children, they say. They are a hoot. I'll have to post one of the reels on Facebook. All right, another one to put in the bag. So, let's see. Where are we at? There's a couple of bags I haven't even opened yet. Let's get some sevens in the tray. There's so many green. So many green. Get on there. Get up there. Oh, okay, okay. It's all right. It's okay. Get a single one. Come on. Really? Doesn't want to cooperate. The sevens are not cooperating at all. They do not want to get stuck on the board. Hopefully you guys are not seeing my head. I keep getting here. looks like Tom is still on. He's just being very quiet, and that's scary. Scary, scary. So how many of you are random diamond painters? Left to the right, right to the left? How do you guys diamond paint? I'm just kind of like random. I never know. Just whatever yells at me, I guess. I should have started doing some green at the very, very beginning to kind of cut some of this green up and break it up a little bit. That was my bad. That was a lot of green. I'm getting big clicks. Really big clicks. Seven. I was hoping to get this one done, but my hips are screaming. I think it's because I'm not sitting flat or I'm sitting level. One hip is higher than the other because of this freaking boot. It's making my hip hurt a little bit. I'm trying. Shake up the diamond sign. Running on the diamonds. I'm in deep contemplation, trying to get all these sevens done. The sevens look a lot like eights. So I'm sitting here like, oh, what is it? Is it a 7? Is it an 8? Is it a 2? Okay, I am gonna have to stop. I'm gonna have to finish this off camera because the hip is screaming. Maybe I can convince Tom to be very useful and finish it. Really not that much. I mean, I could do it a little later on. This is really not that many colors. But I don't want to get it to where I can't sit at all because of my hip. So I'm just going to have to stop. Where did I put that big patch? It's right here. I will put these all together so I know this is all the colors I have left right here. These are the colors I have left. Just these 4. That's it. Let me get my glasses on so I can see how much is actually done. Oh, that's a good amount done. And actually, the quality is really good. Look at that sparkle. So, yeah. Yeah, because I've been done with painting 2.5 hours, I can tell. So when I'm sitting like one leg is up higher than the other, and I already have one hip higher, one hip shorter, one leg shorter than the other, so it's just aggravating the hip. So I'm just gonna stop. I don't want to mess up sciatic nerve. Those who have sciatic nerve issues understand what I'm talking about when you don't want to mess them up. So yeah, there's that. There's really not. It's just basically these right here, like what the leaves of the tree, maybe. So yeah. But with that, I'm gonna go and post this so it will be, it will pop up at probably 5 o'clock. So everybody can find it after this off. So with that, I'm gonna give everybody hugs and kisses. I love you guys and thank you for coming aboard and joining me. So I will, I'm hoping to do something tomorrow. I'm hoping. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. See how I feel. So let's see. Is this even going to stick on? Yeah. Okay. There's just enough there to keep that coating on. So I will talk to you guys later, alligators. Don't know what tomorrow's going to be. I'll have to figure it out. Bye.